I want to give honor to God, who is the head over my life. I hope each and every person is having a blessed day. So I'm reading from Psalms 115, 1 through 15. My subject is God is alive. Not to us, Lord, not to us, but to your name be the glory, because of your love and faithfulness. Why do the nations say, where is their God? Our God is in heaven, and he does whatever pleases him. But their idols are silver and gold made by human hands. They have mouths but cannot speak, eyes but cannot see. They have ears but cannot hear, noses but cannot smell. They have hands but cannot feel, feet but cannot walk, nor can they utter a sound with their throats. Those who make them will be like them, and so will all who trust in them. All you Israeli trust in the Lord, he is their help and shield. House of Aaron, trust in the Lord, he is their help and shield. You who fear him, trust in the Lord, he is their help and shield. The Lord remembers us and will bless us. He will bless his people, Israel. He will bless the house of Aaron. He will bless those who fear the Lord, small and great alike. May the Lord cause you to flourish, both you and your children. May you be blessed by the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. So in this, Psalms 115 is basically talking about God. The people were trying to figure out, well, where is God or whatever. Well, God is up above. He's looking at his people, okay? Just because you can't see him, it doesn't mean that he's not there, okay? Um, our God is in heaven and he does whatever he pleases. He created us. He can do what he wants. Um, but it explains that it was traditionally sung at the Passover meal about commemorating Israel's escape from slavery in Egypt. And the writer asked that God named not the people to be glorified too often, but we ask God to glorify his name with ours. For example, we may pray for help to do a good job so that our work will be noticed, or we may ask that a presentation go well so we would be appreciated. There is nothing wrong with wanting others to be pleased and impacted by our work. The problem comes when we want to look without regards and how we want God to look in the process. Before you pray, ask yourself, will he get the credit of God's answer in my prayer? Okay. Worship God represented by statues made of wood, stones, or metal. They took pride in idols. So in everything that you do, God is still here. He is still among the living. He can see what you are doing. Whenever you take pride in idols more than you take pride in God, there's something really wrong with that, okay? And I'm talking about, when I talk about idols, I'm talking about people. People are idols. If you're watching people more than you're praising God, more than you're praying, then, then you're worshiping idols. They took pride in idols. Statues and wood. Statues and wood can't save you from hell. Okay. So, when you begin to get that relationship with the Lord, you get that closeness with the Lord. Sometimes, sometimes we watch TV and then sometimes we have to take a break to pray, to be in worship, to let God know, hey, I see what you've done for me. I thank you. And I'm going to make sure that I pray and that I worship, so that you know that you are the only one that I'm worshiping. Okay. Sometimes we forget that. Sometimes we go on all these sites. Sometimes we want to see what's going on YouTube. We want to see what's going on in this person or whatever. Or some people even worship stones when yeah, God is not a stone, you know. For many tangible objects are still available, are still valued more than intangible realities such as spiritual growth, salvation, giving to those in need, or spending time with loved ones. Those are Those who spend their time accumulating the things of this world are foolish and empty as the idols themselves. For more of the foolishness of idols. The Lord remembers us. Say the Palms, what a fantastic truth. There are many times when we feel isolated, alone, and abandoned, even by God. In reality, He sees and understands and thinks about us. When we weigh down by problems or struggling with self worth, encourage, and God keeps you in His sides. If He thinks about you, surely His help is near. Okay? So, in everything that you do, make sure that you keep God first. It doesn't really matter what you going through or what you've been through, but always keep Him first, because He's a healer of every problem. The more you latch to idols, or the more you latch to people that that think that will help you understand what you like maybe going through, the true a true friend is through Jesus. When you start praying and when you start like fasting and when you start just like going to Him for answers, or forgiveness, or if you even have to repent, go to Him for everything that you need. Okay, do not go to humans or idols to get your answers, but always have your answer by the Most High, by God, or call on His Son Jesus Christ. He's the best healer. Okay, so I read 115, Psalms 115, 1 through 15, and remembers God, not idols. My subject is God is alive. God bless.